How you doing today? My name is Trumaine. I'm a lead tech consultant for Sprint at the Clarendon location. Been here for 3 years. Now, have a couple of questions for you. Besides your phone with cool apps and playing games and going on the internet, what is something that you want your phone to be able to do for you?
Well, my battery seems to die after maybe like 4 hours of being on the phone and stuff like that. Dealing with apps and games. What can I do to make my battery last?
That's a great question. So what you can do, there's a number of things that you can do to preserve your battery. And this is what this class is about how to preserve your battery, make your device last longer for you doing your normal day-to-day operations. So there's a couple of things you can do. One thing that you can do is, if you have your Android phones, I'll pull it out and go to the settings menu.
Okay.
You can go to your Wi-Fi.
Right.
So what Wi-Fi is, it pretty much preserves your battery because of the fact that you need to be, your phone is constantly searching for a strong data signal.
Right.
So if it's constantly searching for a strong data signal, then your battery is going to drain more.
Okay.
The purpose of Wi-Fi is to have one solid connection. So when you go into your Wi-Fi options, you see that you have something that has like an open network with no lock on the icon.
Okay.
That means that network is open and ready to go.
Gotcha.
Now you do see icons on your phone with the lock on the icon, which means that network is secure, which means you need a password for it.
Okay.
So the way your Wi-Fi work is, if it's open, then you can go ahead and go for it.
Right.
If it's locked, you need that password.
Okay.
But once you are connected to a Wi-Fi source, your phone will automatically store that. So which means that anytime you walk into that location, say it be your house, your business, or employment, your phone will automatically pick that Wi-Fi signal up and turn your phone onto that Wi-Fi.
Okay.
That will preserve your battery.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
So a couple of more things that you can do is, if you go to your display option on your phone, you can adjust your display. So the purpose of your display is, now with the newer phones, you want to be able to have your screen lit just enough. You don't want to have it bright, because the more brightness you have, the stronger it's going to pull your battery.
Okay.
So there are settings on here, such as auto brightness, which means that depending on the light of the room, it's going to adjust to the environment that you're in.
Okay.
So it's not going to per se use all your battery because of the fact that it's adjusting to the light. So that's another way to preserve your battery. Okay. So you also have a couple more things that you can do. So you realize when you're on the phone, say if you're moving your hand around, if you ever notice out the corner of your eye, your phone lights up.
Right.
There is an option for that. It's called Bluetooth. So with your Bluetooth, once it's paired up with your phone, with your Bluetooth, and it connects, then a lot of people think that because it may be like Wi-Fi, that the fact that it may be constantly searching for a Bluetooth signal. No, once your Bluetooth is paired and it's connected, that's it. That's all. It's just one standard connection. It doesn't search. It doesn't drain your battery. And the ability with that is, when you get a phone call, or you listening to music, you don't have to constantly be on your phone adjusting or doing anything to it. It preserves your battery because the screen will stay dim and dark, as opposed to you flipping your hand every 2 or 3 seconds. So that is another way that you can preserve your battery too as well. Also, one more thing is, how many of y'all do a lot of emailing throughout the day?
A lot of emails.
So you have your emails come in every time you get an email, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you go into your email settings on your phone, there is an option for sync settings. With your sync settings, you can customize it to the way that you can have a peak time to have your emails come in. So like on my phone, I have it from 8 to 5, which is normal business hours.
Okay.
So in the 8 to 5 time period, every hour, it's going to sync my email.
Gotcha.
So instead of emails coming in, draining your battery, I have it once an hour between the hours of 8 and 5.
Cool.
Then after that, I have to go in and manually receive it. So that's another way of preserving your battery. So, any questions while we're here over the topics that I went over?
No, actually, all the information you just gave me was very helpful. I didn't know those and stuff.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
So,
no problem. Now here's my card. Just in case you have any questions,
Okay.
or concerns, you can give me an email or you can send me a text. My personal number's on here, or you can give me a call, and I will gladly set up another session for you. If any other things that you need help with, I can be your point of contact. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
I thank you guys for your time today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.